Happy Sunday, everyone. It's Carrie from wildflowerartbycarrie.com. It's July 28th. We're almost at the end of July and wanted to do a quick garden tour this morning, give you an update of what's going on and all the new blooms, and some are coming and going, but I kind of want to start with the Vincas here today. So these are one of my favorites for summer because they just are spectacular bloomers as long as you keep them fed. They do not brown or crisp on the leaves, even in the hot, direct sun. And I showed you these back earlier this spring when I planted them, and there was 4 of them in here. And I had some rocks. Let me see if I can move. Some rocks here on the bottom, and I said, come another few weeks, by the end of July or so, you won't even see the rocks. And so here we are. And they just will continue to bloom until frost. And as long as I keep them fed, they'll look just like this. So these are one of my all-star favorites in the garden that can handle the hot heat, summer temps, and they also deadhead themselves. And the insects don't bother them. So I don't get budworms on these, which is really nice. So I just love them. And the more of these that I have, the better, because I just enjoy their color. They come in all different colors. I have some red ones over here. These I started from seed from last year. So the bench planters I just showed you, I had red last year. I like to switch my colors out. And so I collected the seeds and I started these in water jugs for winter sowing and planted them. And I have big rocks in there as well. And there's probably about 3 or 4 in there on each corner. And I just love how they fill the container and provide that beautiful color. And then I also have some over on my, you can kind of see them off in the distance over there near my arbor. And I have them in pots over there as well. So they are one of my favorites. But the Zinnias are doing spectacular. They're another one that I love in the summer. They can handle the sun and the hot temperatures. I do have to spray for budworms, so I use neem oil on the buds when they come out. I use it about every 2 weeks. And they provide lots of color. Got some pretty morning glories there. And I got some status that's coming in now. I have yellow, and I get some purple in there and white. And then some of these pretty coreopsis that are white with a little burgundy center. That will come over here. And then this coreopsis, they've really just taken off and they've gotten massive. And I like them on either side of the walkway here. And seeing the yellow, the pollinators just love them. And then cosmos are coming in. And then I posted a picture of these yesterday, and beautiful, beautiful red. I mean, they're just gorgeous zinnias, and they're so tall too. I mean, they just really get pretty tall. I'll show you my urn over here in just a second. But the New England Asters, they're still blooming. They'll be blooming for a while. I love that purple, and they're just delightful to look at and add a nice cool color to your garden. And then the sunflowers, they're starting to go by a little bit. I still have them that are blooming, and then the ones that go by, I just leave them for a little while, and we'll see if the birdies want to pick on those, and they can have them. And I got this is a thornless rose I picked up at Home Depot one year. It was like a root in a bag when they sell those plastic bags. And I like the light pink color of those. And my purple coneflowers are still doing really well. And I have some more status there. And I did a picture earlier this week of the cottage garden first thing in the morning. Like I said, I come out at 6 in the morning to water. And it's just so pretty with the light that time of day. But here's the urn with the zinnias, and look how tall. I mean, they're close to like what, maybe 3 feet. but they just provide so much color. Their blooms last for weeks, and the pollinators love them. So I just enjoy them. They're one of my favorites, along with the Vincas for summer. And then another one I love are the Cosmos. And I have those kind of just sporadically around in the garden. We'll come over here. I have some more Cosmos in this pot. This pot I showed earlier this spring started early in the spring. In April this Cosmos started, and look how big it is now. That's massive. So, but they're just so pretty, and the little yellow goldfinches love Cosmos. I'll find them landing on there picking the seeds and stuff. And then I have more Zinnias here that have come out, and my Geraniums, and then the Sweet Alyssum. I just love Sweet Alyssum. They're so dainty and pretty, and add that nice little daintiness texture to your pots and stuff. So anyway, more Zinnias and stuff, but I just kind of wanted to get on real quick and do a tour and kind of just talk about those Vincas, and we'll take a quick walk over here to the south garden because my sunflowers over here are doing really well. What a picture there. I really should get a picture of that. But you can see the pollinators, they are all over them, and really loving them. And I could just stand there and watch them all day too. So I do have more Cosmos coming up here, and I have Status in here, and the Texas Sage. And I got another sunflower coming in there. It's a Tithonia. So we are almost over the hump. We're pretty much past the midsummer point now. I am excited. I'm excited for fall. I don't know about anybody else, but I'll tell you, getting up and watering twice a day this year. This week we have another week of hot temps in the high 90s, so I will be out here at 6 in the morning watering, and then I'll come out in the evening. But I'm ready. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for a cool down. I'm ready for my garden to really start flourishing. I mean, it looks really good now, and that's because I do put that effort into water twice a day. But once it cools down, then things will really start to flush out again a lot more, especially those types of flowers that kind of go into dormancy, like roses. Sometimes they'll do a second flush for fall and stuff. So, but I'm ready, I think, just like everyone else. Also, we've been having smoky skies. You can see it's all smoky today. Today is not too bad as it was last week. I guess Canada's having some wildfires, and that smoke was coming down and filling the middle Rio Grande Valley and stuff, so you can't really see the sandias too well, and the air quality is not too great. So, but hopefully we'll be getting some more rain in the coming weeks or so and days, and that'll help with some of that. Up here, rain is hit and miss where I live in my neighborhood. Lots of areas in the valley get the rain and around us, but for some reason, I'll see a storm coming on the radar. I'm like, oh good, I get all excited, and then it just goes around us, and I don't know what it is up here on the ridge. It just, the air flow or something makes it go around. So we did get some rain with some hail. I posted that on Friday. A little shower went over, but everyone else is getting a lot of rain down in the valley, and we're getting nothing up here in my neighborhood. So that's why I have to water so much. But anyways, I hope you all have a nice Sunday and a nice weekend, and feel free to stop by my website, wildflowerartbycarrie.com, to see my artwork and see if you're interested in making a purchase, and it'd be greatly appreciated. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we will talk soon. Take care, and bye for now.